pound a day spiffed up the wall because they were so incompetent.
Truly, politics in this country is no longer a serious business. It's a reality show in every sense of the word. Before we begin, if you're curious about the background to these kinds of clips and what everyone is trying to say, don't forget to like and subscribe.
Now, Mr. Speaker, as a consequence of the government losing control, they are now accommodating growing numbers of illegal immigrants, many of whom cross the Channel, in asylum, hotels and flats. The Home Office's suppliers are now actively offering above-market deals to landlords to get hold of their properties to be used for illegal immigrants. In the meantime, hard-pressed young people here are unable to rent or buy. So why is this government prioritising housing for illegal immigrants above housing for our young people?
So again, Mr. Speaker, I gently say to the right honourable member opposite that under their watch, immigration increased fourfold until it reached almost 1 million in a single year. They also created the backlog, 400 hotels, which we've reduced to just over 200 hotels in the first 12 months of us being in government, Mr. Speaker. £1 million a day spiffed up the wall because they were so incompetent.
Goodness me, she's got a cheek. She talks about asylum hotels. She obviously hasn't looked at the most recent numbers. The number of people in asylum hotels was higher in March this year than it was at the time of the last election. And she gave no answer about the priority being given to illegal immigrants over people living here already.
The conversation is between Chris Philp and Angela Rayner. Philp accuses the government, young people can't find homes, but you're putting illegal immigrants in hotels and flats. You're paying landlords above market rates, he says. Rayner hits back. The migration surge happened before we came to power. You opened 400 hotels, we cut that to 200. Because of your mistake, £1 million is being wasted every day, she retorts. Philp does not give up. The March figure is higher than before the election. You are still prioritising illegal immigrants, he says. Look, the bottom line is this. The government has changed, but the picture remains the same. The immigration issue is still the country's most pressing problem. What Philp is asking is actually very simple. Why are doors being opened for illegal immigrants when young people can't find homes? No one is giving a clear answer to this question. Rayner, with classic Labour reflexes, tries to get out of it by saying, "But you were worse." It's the familiar childish argument. You did it, no, you did it. Now let's stop and think. Who really wins here? Landlords. Because the state buys their flats at above market prices. Who loses? Our children. Young people who have finished university, got jobs, and are trying to build a life. Because rent is already unaffordable for them. The Starmer government has been in power for a year, but has the picture changed? No. The March figures are still high. They boast that they have reduced 400 hotels to 200, but millions of pounds are still flowing. Do you know what this resembles? It's like your house is on fire, the fire brigade arrives, extinguishes half the fire, but then turns to you and says, "Look, it's burning less than before." So what? The house is still burning. This issue is not just about immigration. There is something deeper here, the issue of priorities. Who does the state prioritize? The young people of this country. The people who have been paying taxes for years. Or those who cross the border by boat. That is the crux of the whole debate. So what do you think? Should the state's limited resources be used for illegal immigrants, or for young Britons struggling to find housing? Do you think the government should continue this hotel policy, or should it be scrapped entirely in favour of prioritising our own citizens? Write your comments below, let's discuss. I'm sure there will be different opinions on this. Let's wrap it up like this. If you want to see the true face of such parliamentary debates, subscribe and turn on notifications.